Okay, let's finish off this home page by adding some images. So we open up, I'm in plan mode, I want to go into design mode, so I double click on the page and I get the page up in here. By the way, if you want to zoom in and zoom out, you can go into the view menu, and I want to zoom out because I want to see a little bit more, and you can do the opposite, zoom in. So whatever way, let's just zoom out so we get a look at the whole page. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to put in some images, and I want to put them between these first two, this paragraph here above and this one below, just to break it up. I'm going to put in 3 images. Now I've actually clicked into the text, and I'm going to press the enter bar, just a space bar, sorry, not the carriage return, enter key, just to create some space. And yeah, about 3 images there might make it look better. So can you remember how to put an image in? You go to File, Place, go to the folder that's got your images, and if I remember, I'm going to put in Hitman. I've got no idea what it is. Comes up with a little placeholder. I want it roughly there. A little large at the moment, so let's make it smaller. Yeah, that's about right. I want 3 images, so got to find another 2. Can you remember? File, Place, find the image. FIFA 16 was another one I was going to put in. I want it roughly about the same location. In fact, that one should go in the centre. See these little 2 blue lines? They tell me it's the centre of this area here, so it's a good idea. I know the image is nicely centered. Make it roughly the same size as the other one. And the last one I'm going to do, File, Place, find the image, is not Dishonored 2, Space Marine. The reason why I've chosen these images is not because I know anything about the games, I don't. It's because they're similar size. If you get, whoops, I moved it then, I want to just resize it. If you get similar size images, I'll put it in the right place, then it's easier to, they look better when they're aligned together. These are slightly bigger than thumbnails, but they're not very big images. So get it roughly in place. You can fiddle around with it. So I've got 3 images to break the page up. Okay, and I want another image, one final one, in this sidebar of Dishonored 2, the game of the week. So once again, I click into my text frame. Once I get the flashing cursor, I know that's where my image can go. I can adjust it in a moment. And I'll do the same thing. This time, File, Place, find the image, which is Dishonored 2, if I can find it. Can you see it? Oh, it's that one. And that I want here. I remember this is quite larger, so I'm going to make that a little smaller. Get it roughly in the center. I've just realized this text is, apart from missing a few sentences I'm not worried about, it's got all these jagged edges. You could actually, if you highlight the text, so switch your cursor so it's flashing by double clicking, highlight all the text. Can you remember how to change the text? You bring up this sidebar here, this panel, sorry, text, and I can do this one here, which is justifies it. And now it actually spreads all the wording out so that each row ends on the line. And that's it. Now, one other thing I could show you, how does this look as a web page? Well, if you click on this preview button up here, you see it as the user would see it on the website. And you can see this is a web page. So now this is how it would be displayed in a web browser on the web. And it's not bad. 3 images break up the text, and they've got the other ones. So why don't you go off and do that? So what you're going to do now is put in 3 images into there and an image there, and center this text, and then put it into preview mode just to see how it looks.